Good morning. It's first time using a GoPro, so I'm sorry if it doesn't turn out very well. So this is week 9 of the garden. Got some interesting things to talk about today. Catnip is looking really good. It's growing back. In my little basket here, I got some little blooms that's coming up right here by the hummingbird. Got Miss Lucky right there. Hey, Miss Lucky. How you doing, girl? You starting out the video this time instead of ending it? And strawberries. Some of them are looking really good. The one strawberries we have are turning. See, they're getting red. I'm so excited. I'm glad there's at least 2 of them. That way Greg can have one and I can have one. So, this blueberry bush here, I still don't know why these blueberries aren't turning. They just want to stay red. I don't know. It seemed like it did it last year. And see, that's why I'm doing this vlog, so that way I can kind of go back and see. Because you know, when you get older, your memory kind of goes. So the jalapenos are still looking really good. Got a bunch of jalapenos on them. And Sunny here, it's sad to watch him kind of fade away. Still got the suncloth, or the cheesecloth on him. I think it's so heavy, so heavy. Keep feeling for the sunflower seeds. Seem like I feel some? I don't know. Anyway, well, still getting a lot of cucumbers. Got a lot of blooms. It's starting to look a little pinked. I think the heat, it's been really hot here. Like right now, it's like 84 degrees and 81% humidity. So we're debating on putting a shade cloth over them. You know, one thing we did, we got a shade cloth kind of blocking the sun from the bluebird house. The babies have hatched, and with it getting into the mid-90s, it's just too hot. Oh, Mama just flew out. I didn't need to do that. Yeah, she heard me. But the cucumbers are starting to look a little wilted. Got that bee around here. So the tomatoes, they some of them are looking good. Some of them are being attacked by worms. These sunflowers, I still, you know, I started them by seed really late. Got those tomatoes waiting on them to turn. I mean, they're loaded with so many of them. They just haven't started to turn yet. Got all those cherry tomatoes. We've been getting a lot of those. What I've done, because we've gotten so many, is I put them on a cookie sheet and put them in the freezer for about an hour, and then transferring them to a freezer Ziploc bag. And my understanding is when you take them out, you can run them under cool water and it'll take the peeling off, and that way you can make sauce or whatever you want to make with them. But some of these bushes are just loaded with them. It's got all sorts of them. That sunflower, he's going to seed now. my bell peppers still are not producing. I did see something that they may be getting too much nitrogen, so we're not gonna fertilize with the 10-10-10 on them and see if that works. I mean, the plants themselves look fantastic. But still got a bunch of tomatoes. I want some bell peppers. I like to eat those, cut them up, put a little bit of salt on them, and just eat them. That's the way my grandmama used to do it, and she used to grow bell peppers, and when they get ripe, she'd cut them up, and me and her would just sit there and eat them with a little bit of salt. These here, see all those holes? That's those worms. I can't get rid of those worms. I don't know. I came out here yesterday evening and found more of them eating. So I'm gonna see if I seen any. Yeah, apparently the oh, there's one. See? See right there? Okay, you coming with me, dude? Okay. Yep. See that? You don't want those on your tomato plants because they will destroy the leaves and also eat the tomatoes. I've had to get rid of, oh, and cucumbers. Yep, let's don't forget the cucumbers. Anyway, I mean, other than that, the plants are looking good, but the worms are attacking this one plant. So I've got some, I just got some neem oil in, so I might spray some of that. We're expecting thunderstorms this afternoon, so we'll see. This sunflower here, this is the first year that I've grown. Ooh, what's that? Oh, that's another one of them bugs. It's not a stink bug, it's a bad bug. Right there. Gotta smush you. Forget what they call that one. Anyway, I've been watching this one because I want to see the whole progress with the sunflower seeds. Bottle brush bush still looking great. My zinnias, on the other hand, are on the struggle bus. I've sprayed the copper on it and I thought they were getting better. We've had to tie them up because they were starting to kind of collapse. But the fungus is really getting them. I have no idea what to do now. I might try to spray a little bit more copper on them and see. This one here. I know one thing on the GoPro, I gotta figure out how to keep the screensaver from keep going on because my screen keeps going black. See those bees? I like the bees. This one here. Uh-oh. Ooh, oh, look at there. He's got little mites on him. I don't know if that's good or bad. See him? Uh-oh. Seemed like I just recently saw a video about those. Oh my goodness. You know, gardening, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Have to figure it out. Now this one, right here on the corner. Alright, screen, quit doing that. You see? You don't see anything up there, do you? Well, the sunflower was getting ready to bloom, and guess what? The squirrel got it. How I know that is right over here on the fence top. I saw a piece of the sunflower. So he got it. For some reason, they have left this one alone. Isn't that pretty? I love sunflowers. And got some more tomatoes. Look how big this one is. This one is huge. There's that screen again. Yeah. He's huge. Got a lot of tomatoes on this one. We did end up picking a good many yesterday to put them in the window. That one. I like to pick them when they're kind of orangey looking. More here. It's a funny looking one. More cherries. I mean, look. Oh, I bet we didn't catch that one. We'll have to pick him. He's got a little bit redder than what we want to put. See these? Oh, yes. Love the bees. I think we'll have some more cucumbers. I've got so many cucumbers. Yeah, still letting this one kind of go. I haven't figured out if I'm going to pull it up. I probably will. Just haven't done it yet. This one here is Sunny Jr. I don't know how to zoom in on this thing yet. Like on my phone, I could just kind of stretch the screens. No, it won't let me do it on here. I wish it would, because the center is huge. See the bees on it? They're just loving the sunflowers. It's definitely going to be a staple from now on. These tomatoes here, I don't know if you remember from last week, they're all wilted and stuff. This front bush here, Greg went and just trimmed basically all the leaves off of it. Only reason why we didn't pull it up is because it's got all of these little cherry tomatoes on it. We picked a lot of them yesterday evening. Once these get to where they're ripe, and we will be pulling it up. This one here, same. We're just kind of, it's struggling. There's no need to keep it. These others though, are looking really good. Really good. I think I might have more worms. See that? You don't want to see that. This one here, we trim back. I mean, all the leaves are pretty much gone. So I think it's probably starting to get too hot for a lot of these tomatoes too. So what I'm doing is, see the ones on the ground? Well, all the ones that are in this bed were volunteers from doing this. So what you do is you just drop them on the ground, and you never know, they may sprout. I was hesitant, but I tried to do it, and it definitely works. I mean, our tomato bushes here, let's see, I'm around 5'10", and it's still probably 2 inches or so above where I can reach. And I see blooms all the way up there. But the larger tomatoes seem to be the ones ripening last. Wish I could see. Okay, here's Sunny Jr. And you can see how much higher he is in my hand. I think we're up to about 10 feet now. He's taller than Sunny. This one here, this determinant, that's the one we've been finding the bottom end rot. I'm kind of wondering, after doing a little bit, oh, hang on. This worm is just kind of going everywhere. Let me put him in the soapy solution before he crawls on my hand and then I scream like a girl. Okay. What I've been kind of reading up on is maybe with the determinant, one, it is not getting enough nutrients, and that's what is causing it. I scared him. screen's driving me crazy. Keep turning off. I'm electronically challenged, so I need to find some YouTube videos. Look here. Got 2 of them ready to pick. More tomatoes. Y'all need to start ripening. It's getting hot. There you go. Got a little bit. We had some of the big tomatoes the other day when we went on the boat. I cut them up and put them on the sandwich. Man, that's some sweet tomatoes. Yeah. Got some blooms on this one. Another sunflower. And the other one, that's the 4 that I had planted along the screen. And I read, I think something's eating him. Read that they like to be in full sun, so we moved them out here since we pulled up the tomatoes. You can see more worm. Oh, look at here. See that? I don't know what's causing that. One thing and another. I'm afraid it might be those worms. As you can see, they're eating the leaves there. That's the one that I had broke off one of the pieces of the tomato right here, and I just stuffed it in the ground, and it's actually growing. Still looking good. But I swear I can't believe the squirrels got that sunflower. I'm so angry. This banana bush seems to be coming back. I put some fertilizer to it and been watering it, and it seems to be coming back. You see that's the little blooms there. Can't wait for it to bloom again. Some more right in there. Wish it was more like my grandmother's though. They had big blooms and smell like bananas. I haven't been able to smell any of that. Hey, Miss Lucky. What you doing? Yeah, that's a pretty girl. You're mama pretty girl. You like being outside, don't you? Yeah. Even though it's 81% humidity. Summertime. What's that? Got these. They're starting to bloom. I'm not sure what they are. All I know is, oh, that's a pretty one. That's a new one. That one there is just gorgeous. I've never seen a solid white one like that. And we've got pink. It's so neat to sit on the back porch and watch the hummingbirds after they go to the feeder, or before they go to the feeder. They go all along here and stop at all the flowers. And they even go to the cucumbers over here, or then the cucumbers over there, and for the plants that I have for some planters in the, oh, there's a hunter right there. He's probably mad at me because I'm by his food. I was hoping he'd come while I'm standing here. Let's see if I can get another good view of Sunny Jr. I gotta figure out how to zoom this in so y'all can see it. It's amazing. It's, if I had to guess from the petals, it's at least 2, maybe 3 inches out. But it's really neat. It's so neat to watch the progression of those. So anyway, I don't see a hummer on it. Well, week 9 is over. Hopefully we can get the worm population under control. Guess I'll see you on week 10. Have a good one.